Introducing the all-new Italiano range of pizza. Pizza Ultimo. Pizza Hut.
Still in local news, 24 individuals suffered mine injuries after an elephant went on a rampage during a perahara in Badula. According to the police, the victims suffered injuries after panicking and then attempting to flee the location.
The elephant began its rampage soon after the perahara commenced from the Badula town last night. According to the police, 24 individuals suffered minor injuries and were admitted to the Badula base hospital. 14 of the injured were women, while a child was also injured in the incident. The victims were injured as they attempted to flee the location. According to our correspondent in the area, the elephant was tranquilized by Badula veterinarian Dr. N.V.Y. De Silva with the assistance of the security forces personnel present at the location. The elephant is believed to have begun its rampage after stepping on a piece of hot coal from one of the torches in the perahara.
Minister of Justice Rauf Hakim says he will not support any attempt to remove clauses from the 13th Amendment to the Constitution. The minister made this statement during a function held at the Mavadachene area in Batticaloa.
The Muslim Congress sees the 13th Amendment to the Constitution as one of the key amendments to our Constitution. We will not support any attempt to remove any clause from it, be it the police powers or land rights. We need to state this publicly. We will only support amendments that will increase the powers granted to provincial councils through the 13th Amendment. We will remain in the government and fight for the needs of society and the party. We have a clear stance. However, I need to reiterate that saying that we need to leave the government for every single thing is meaningless.
Time now for the newspaper cartoon of the day. A three-wheeler that was parked close to a filling station in Anavilundava in Chilao caught fire this morning. It was reported that a valiant effort prevented the fire from causing massive damage to the filling station.
This three-wheeler had caught fire this morning while fuel was being filled into several gallons. When petrol was being pumped, a child fired a caprol gun from the three-wheeler, then it caught fire. Locals in the area have moved the three-wheeler away from the filling station to control the fire. Area residents engaged in a valiant effort to douse the blazing fire. The child who was in the burning three-wheeler sustained injuries and was admitted to the Chilao General Hospital.
Our segment Biz First is up next.
The Hindu newspaper reports that the Indian Oil Corporation and the Ceylon Petroleum Corporation are due to form a joint venture to take up various initiatives in the oil and gas sector. The new joint venture is expected to take up the role of fulfilling the natural gas requirements of power plants in the country. The media reports adds that the decision in this regard was reached following a meeting between Secretary of the Ministry of Finance and Planning, Dr. P.B. Jayasundara, and Indian Petroleum Secretary Vivek Ray. The Hindu newspaper also reports that the IOC is due to formally submit their proposals in this regard to the CPC to facilitate further discussions.
Even when there is an ongoing case about exam fraud, the Zonal Director of Education in the North Central Province has continued to give out appointments in an ad hoc manner. This letter was faxed to me by the Provincial Education Minister, Keshiva Jayaratna. The Minister of Education, who quoted a letter sent to him by the Minister of Education in the North Central Province on the 14th of this month, is due to travel to Anuradhapura to inspect the development of education in the district upon a request extended by the Provincial Minister. Attention could be forced on this issue mentioned in the Provincial Minister's letter during the subject minister's visit. News First has been highlighting the weaknesses and shortcomings of officials who look into educational development in the district since 2008. Incidentally, the North Central Province has been at the bottom of the National Education Development Indexes for the past 7 years. Even though court rulings have been delivered and recommendations have been issued from the Human Rights Commission, discrepancies in the educational sector in the district are yet to be rectified. The North Central Province Department of Education that turned term test into a mere joke has a cadre of 82 assigned to it by the Sri Lanka Education Administrative Service. However, 120 individuals are working in the said department at present. 114 individuals have been appointed based on letters of appointment issued by individuals who have the right to do so. Most of these individuals, who do not possess the educational background to be in this field, received their appointment letters within a time frame of 1 year after the appointment of a new Provincial Minister of Education. This drawback of employing such a group was clearly seen when they failed to conduct the first term examinations within the first academic term. This circular goes to show that the Provincial Ministry of Education has focused their attention on making sure that their principals dress in a proper manner rather than focusing on more troubling issues. Incidentally, this is the only circular issued by the Secretary to the Ministry of Education in the North Central Province after taking up duties over a year ago. It is certain that the principals in the province would not follow circular as they are a more sensible group of people. Furthermore, this circular only affects principals of the school which fall under the 1AB and 1C categories. The other two categories of schools mentioned in the circular do not exist in the country. The North Central Ministry of Education has made it mandatory for all principals to attend the Provincial Education Review, which will be held tomorrow under the auspices of the Minister of Education. Attending such a meeting is considered to be an official undertaking. However, the dress code that the principals have to adhere when attending this meeting contradict the dress code mentioned in the circular issued earlier by the ministry. The students of the district would be truly blessed if the subject minister comprehends that there are many pressing issues in the district's educational sector through tomorrow's meeting.
On numerous occasions, News First has highlighted development projects which are incomplete, not up to standard or have failed altogether. News First correspondent Buddhika Sanjeeva filed this report on such a project.
Work on this tank in the Havana area in Padyathalawa, Ampara commenced during the period in the run-up to the last provincial council polls. The main livelihood of area residents is agriculture. However, farmers in this area have been forced to limit their cultivations to the Maha season due to the lack of water. They said that they would raise the height of the dam by 7 feet. They even lowered the bunt and put it in a sluice gate. Then they abandoned this project. Only wild animals reap the benefits of this project. This is a political hoax. No one looks into this matter. During the election season, they came to us humbly. Up to around 7 to 8 generations of our families have been fooled by them. It has been nearly 8 years. Beyond this area are the paddy fields. However, we can't obtain water from the tank. It is a waste of money. According to the plans, the spill gates were to be placed some distance from here. However, officials intervened and built the spill gates here. Now the tank does not have the required capacity. Constructions commenced, but it was not built the way we wanted it. We call on officials to raise the dam and the spill gates so that the tank can store more water. Work on the tank began in February last year at an estimated cost of 14 million rupees. Once completed, the tank was due to supply water to over 180 acres of farmland. Farmers even gave up their lands for the construction of this tank. However, to this day, it remains incomplete. Farmers in Havana have expressed fear that the dam may break during torrential weather conditions, causing the destruction of their farmlands as well as their homes.
A child who had gone to enjoy Vesak celebrations was killed in a motor accident in Hettipola last evening.
According to the police, a child died when he fell off a lorry in the Panduvasnora area. The deceased has been identified as 13-year-old MP Sithija Anjana, a student of the Moragane Mahavidyalaya and a resident of the Galagedara area in Panduvasnora, Hettipola. 10 individuals have been travelling in the lorry while the victim is said to have been standing when the accident took place. According to the police, the accident took place when the lorry attempted to overtake another vehicle.
Legendary singer T.M. Soundarajan, popularly known as TMS, who was admitted to a private hospital in Chennai due to respiratory difficulties, has passed away. The 91-year-old singer, who was the #1 choice of Tamil cinema icons, was not keeping well for some time and had recently undergone treatment for his illness. Soundarajan is survived by his wife and sons. Often hailed as the uncrowned king of Tamil cinema, TMS, as he was fondly addressed, had rendered over 5,000 cinema and devotional songs and had been awarded various honours, including the Padma Shri. In sports news tonight, Mumbai police apprehended a key official of the Indian Premier League's Chennai franchise late yesterday in connection with a spot-fixing scandal that has also led to the arrest of 3 cricketers.
Gurunath Mayappan, son-in-law of Indian Cricket Board President Narayana Swamy Srinivasan and a key official of the Indian Premier League's Chennai franchise, was arrested after being quizzed for hours by Mumbai police, probing illegal betting on the 2020 league. Last week, former India Test bowler Shantakumaran Sreesanth and 2 other local cricketers from the Rajasthan Royals IPL team were arrested on suspicion of taking money to concede a fixed number of runs, and police have intensified investigations to discover the extent of the scandal. Sreesanth has denied any role in spot fixing. India's film industry also became mixed up in the controversy when Mumbai police arrested Bollywood actor Vindudara Singh on Tuesday for alleged links to a bookmaker. The International Cricket Council withdrew elite panel umpire Azad Rauf of Pakistan, who officiates in IPL, from next month's Champions Trophy on Thursday. Following media reports, he was under investigation by Mumbai police. Meanwhile, BCCI President N. Srinivasan refused to step down following the arrest of his son-in-law. Srinivasan said that he cannot be bulldozed or pressurized to resign.
I have done nothing wrong. I have no intention to resign. I cannot be bulldozed or railroaded into resigning. My pressure from the sources that are applying pressure now. There's no question about it.
Indian fans demanded a tough anti-fixing law which can curb the corrupt practices and administer tough punishment to the guilty to ensure that the nobility of the game is preserved. Indian national Gurpreet Singh Mago reveals of a plan to fix matches in the 2012 SLPL. I have recordings of discussions held on how much profit could be made if matches were fixed at my brother's house. Gurpreet Singh Mago. Sri Lanka Cricket accepts that they received a tape containing discussions on spot fixing. It has been a year since the allegations were levelled. What happened to the investigations? Why is Sri Lanka Cricket remaining silent?
Well, that's a wrap from all of us here at the News First News Desk. Don't forget, if you haven't already made your way to the Sirasa Vesak zone, it will be continuing on its 3rd day tomorrow. I'm Sonali Wanikababage, wishing you a good night.